August 30, Stepping Out of Fear. I will always have fears, but I need not be my fears, for I have other places within myself from which to speak and act. Parker J. Palmer. No feeling takes over our lives more suddenly or more completely than fear. It seems to come up from nowhere and in a blink or swallow can infect everything. The blind Frenchman Jacques Lucerian describes how fear was the only thing that truly prevented him from seeing. Still, there were times when the light faded almost to the point of disappearing. It happened every time I was afraid. If instead of letting myself be carried along by confidence and throwing myself into things, I hesitated, calculated, thought about the wall, the half-open door, the key in the lock, if I said to myself that all these things were hostile and about to strike or scratch, then without exception I hit or wounded myself. The only easy way to move around the house, the garden, or the beach was by not thinking about it at all, or thinking as little as possible. Then I moved between obstacles the way they say bats do. Otherwise, what the loss of my eyes had not accomplished was brought about by fear. It made me blind. More than anything, fear blinds, and only by stepping without hesitation into the next inch of the unknown can we build confidence in the life we are about to live. That's a beautiful one, Mark Nepo. Bullet points. Sit with 3 small items before you. Close your eyes and center yourself. Number 2, practice moving through the unknown by reaching without hesitation for each of the items before you. With each breath, pick one up and place it somewhere else nearby. Keep doing this until your reach feels as smooth as your breathing. So today's entry reminds us to step out of fear, for fear is just an illusion. It's a delusion. They're false. It's false evidence appearing real. It appears real to the mind, and the mind just has this capability of imagining and creating scenarios for the belief of its protection, for it being saved. But sometimes we use it to our detriment, and we end up hesitating and paralyzed and not growing out of our comfort zone. So to step out of fear is to let go of limitations and to identify it, to not easily react onto it and avoid being a victim of it. So because they're just all thoughts. Everything's a thought. Everything is a thought, and thoughts can be changed, and same goes with fear. And try to identify the things that you're scared of. You can watch your body's reaction to a thought. You can do some thought experiments. You can assume or think of the worst thing that can happen and dissolve its reality. And go to the real reality, which is the present moment, which is you're just thinking. We are just humans thinking, and we have gone addicted to it. And it's best to find an activity or a chore or a job or an activity that will get you out of the thinking mind. Having a yoga practice helps a lot. Walking is a very good way to help us get out of our cyclical intellectual loop. It's a very good way to step out of the chattering mind. It will invite you because it's persuasive. The talking mind, the chattering monkey inside your head is intellectual. It's a very good salesman. It will present you ideas that will make you scared or fearful, or it'll talk you out of things that you're supposed to do. And what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to practice your brilliance and your creativity and the thinking mind, because its nature is to go for the easiest way out. Its main goal is to exert as least amount of energy as possible. It's gonna talk you out of it. So try to be deliberate. No, the key here is to just know that there is just this talking ego, and that's a very small part of yourself. As it says in the quote here in the beginning, you have other places within yourself from which to speak and act. And that place is the noble part of you, the gracious part of you, the Christ in you, the Buddha in you, as we always say. The loving part of you, the love part of you, your heart instead of your mind. Mind, the brain, and the intellect. It has protected us from all dangers, and it has brought us here where you are in a coddled and cushy life. But the spirit within you needs to be expressed, and we need to tune into it. It is loved. Tune into your completeness. You are complete. You are loved. You are worthy. You're worth all that you desire. And you see, the mind that is so attached to the 3D material form immediately counteracts that and says, oh, you're not this. Oh, it's not worth doing. But hold your center, and just watch it talk and contradict all of your desires, and it will dissipate and disrupt the pattern of reacting to your negative self-talk, the self-limiting beliefs. And fear, face it. My deal with fear is a title of a book which has been stuck in my head. It's called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Feel the fear. Where is it? Do you feel lightheaded when you think of elevators or public speaking? Or what? Identify what you're afraid of that's preventing you from getting what you want. Approaching the opposite sex for a partner. To try it. Try approaching it and saying and demanding what you want. Ask and it is given. That's how you face your fears. Be deliberate in doing difficult things. Are you afraid of exercise? Just do a set. And you'll love it. What else are we afraid of? Are we afraid of encounters that will expose our incompetence? Face that. And you shall see points or places in your life where you can be better. And this comes in listening to other people for feedback on your product, feedback on your work, feedback on how you're doing your days. Fear is use fear as a sign wherein you can grow. Do the things that you're scared of, and you shall be afraid of it no longer. Face it head on. Face the fear, do it anyway, and quit being... It's such a hard thing to be paralyzed by fear. It's better to do it, to just do it, to just face it, and it's no big deal. And it's really fun, actually, if you engage into something difficult or hard, and you'll see it's just the perception of the mind. It's just our filter. It's just the way we think of things that makes things difficult or scary. You should not be afraid of anything. So lift up your chest, pull your shoulders back, and start early. Start at 5 a.m. tackling those scary things. Fear not, for the Spirit is within you. It is all done. Don't be afraid of complexities nor new things. New things will become familiar once you really embrace them. Become familiar with them, know them, label them, get to know them, dive deep into it, and you shall learn how to swim. Shout out to you. That's our 10-minute mark. Thanks for hanging out. That's it for today. Namaste.